How's everybody doing? Alright. If you're looking for the Ben Weinman video playthrough, you're going to be a little disappointed because I did send that guitar back. I didn't really like the way it sounded, to be honest with you. I can't really put my finger on it, to be honest with you. I think it was because it was semi-hollow. I think I don't know, it just had a different sound that I didn't really care for. I think really I know why. The MH that I have has the 81 in the bridge, the EMG 81 in the bridge, the EMG 60 in the neck, which I love the EMG 60 in the neck, and I love the 81 in the bridge. I love the way both those sound. The Ben Weinman, I'll have to check on this, but I'm pretty sure, has the 81 in the neck position and the EMG 85 in the bridge. I don't really like, after hearing that, I didn't like the way the 81 sounded in the neck position. I think that pickup in the bridge is best for that pickup for sound for me, and I didn't like the 85. You know, I probably could have kept it, played around, maybe swapped it out for 57 and 66 EMG, something. But you know what? The guitar came with some issues, and I'm going to put a link right up here that will show you the video of where I kind of, not really an unboxing video, but you know, shortly after I unboxed it, the issues it had. Just real quickly, had a broken string. The tuning peg on the high E was loose, which would be this one. And to me, and there was no hang tags. To me, it was like a return that they sold me. For what reason? I don't know. Maybe the string broke because the post was loose and they didn't really want to deal with it and send it back. I don't know. But anyway, I sent it back. Maybe I'm just getting really picky in my older age. I don't know. But at any rate, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I've got a few different guitars. It's not like I needed it. I just wanted a different passive type tone almost, and I don't know. I've decided to hold off for a little bit on a new guitar. Hey, I got to try out a couple nice ones though, right? Hey, I got that out of it. Anyway, I'm here today to talk about, finally, the Fender Baja Tele. And for anybody who saw, you've probably seen me play this a lot of songs on here, a lot of covers. It's the most beautiful, clean sounding guitar I've ever heard in my life. I mean, and it has that nice, Tele twang to it. Yeah, I just love this guitar. Anyway, Fender Baja Tele. I think these retail for only like $7.99. You'll have to check, maybe a little less. Made in Mexico. Let me show you the back here. Made in Mexico. Okay. However, this was designed by a guy in the custom shop named Chris Fleming. Basically, what he did he took, you know, like the classic Fender Teles, and then, you know, modernized it a little bit. I believe the neck and the frets, I think, what are the frets? I think they might be medium jumbo. Anyway, they're different. The neck and the frets are a little different than what a classic Tele would be. Makes it a little easier to play. Again, that's relative. People may not prefer it, but I do. I like it. The pickups are actually custom shop pickups. They're over here. We got the Broadcaster single coil pickup here, and we got the Twisted Tele over here, single coil neck pickup, which I love both of them. They sound beautiful. My favorite one is this Twisted Tele, I'll tell you. Honestly, though, my favorite position is actually both together, which is position 4. Okay, both together in parallel, which means they're when the pickups are in parallel. And that's another thing too. I'll tell you real quick before I tell you about that. Okay, there's 4 positions in the switch here. Let me show you. Okay, 1 and 3 position 1 is just the neck pickup Broadcaster. Position 3 is just the Twisted Tele in the neck. bridge, bridge, neck in 1 and 3. 2 and 4 is both pickups together. Okay, position 2 and 4. So 2, the first position is in series, which means they're wired so the signal goes from one pickup then the other. In position 4, it's both pickups, but they are in parallel, which means they're both wired together. Except, which almost is like a humbucker, right? Except, you know, they're far apart, so it's not quite the same sound as a humbucker, okay? But that's my absolute favorite sound, okay, is position 4 in parallel, both pickups, okay? So that's pretty much it, except for there's one other little feature that will put the pickup out of phase, okay? It'll put the pickups out of phase in positions 2 and 4 as well. It really, I guess what it does, I'm not exactly sure how it works, but if they're out of phase, it means their electrical signals are opposite. And again, I'm reading my little cheat sheet here. When one voltage is going up, the other voltage is going down. This means there is voltage cancellation. 1 plus minus 1 equals 0. And so you get a real skinny sound. Okay, and I'm going to show you that real quick. And I found something really cool. For those of you who like Pink Floyd, okay, let me show you. This is the standard that I love, okay? Button up, position 4, which is both pickups in parallel, okay? Okay, Wish You Were Here. What's really cool is, you know how that song starts and it sounds really thin? And then when the vocals come in, you can... You know, so it really does make it sound really thin, and I honestly don't care for the sound on positions 2 and 4. Now I'm on position 2 down here. Position 4. Okay, now I'm going to go just in phase. Get those lows back, you know. But anyway, let's start with in phase, which is the button up and not engaged, okay? This is the broadcaster alone in position 1. Position 2 is both pickups in series, the broadcaster and twisted. Position 3 is the neck pickup twisted tele only. Position 4 is both pickups in parallel. Okay, again, all out of phase, or in phase rather. When you push it in, it puts them out of phase, same configuration. Okay, just and when in position 2 and 4, which is when both pickups are engaged, it just makes it sound thinner. Like I just showed you. So anyway, that's pretty much the big deal here on this guitar. Is just so many different sounds you can get with it, and I absolutely love this guitar. I like using it for, you know, some of the country stuff I do, acoustic ballads, stuff like that. What's really funny is I did the Garth Brooks tune, probably a lot of you saw that, and I used my MH, right? I was just honestly too lazy to go get this. I just said, I'm going to grab this. It sounded great, and I grabbed the camera real quick and said, you know what, I'm going to get this on camera here while I've, you know, got the opportunity. You know, with kids and stuff, you got to kind of do what you got to do, okay? But, so I emailed the video to my nephew, who's watching right now, I'm sure. Hi, Alex. And he said something really funny to me. He said, Garth Brooks on the LTD, how does that work? So, then he's right, but I thought it sounded pretty good. But, again, this guitar is just... And again, I think it retails for $7.99. I don't know if I mentioned that already. I got this guitar, by the way, it was N Stuff Music. Those guys are great, by the way. And if you want Evertune, not to keep preaching on that or drumming on that, if you buy a guitar off them, I don't know, I'm sure they'll charge you. Maybe they'll give you a discount, I don't know. But they told me, hey, any guitar we have, hey, we'll put Evertune on it for you. So you could sit there and call them and say, hey, I want a Strat or whatever. I want Evertune in it. And they'll, within, I think they said it's like 3 to 4 weeks, and you got your guitar. This one already, it was on their website. Matter of fact, if you go on nstuffmusic.com, you'll see this guitar probably. At least I assumed anyway that was this guitar, because even after I bought this, that's been there forever. So I think they have more of these, honestly, available. It's 11 $11.99, I think, is what their price is. So $7.99 is four. That's cheap actually, because if you buy this guitar for $7.99, for $400 you get the Evertune put in it, if that's what you want. I thought that was a pretty good deal. So I bought this guitar. I had to buy a case. It didn't come with a case. I bought one of those really nice yellow Fender tweed cases on Amazon. If you go look, you can find them. I think it was like $130 or something. Really nice case. Just love this guitar. And that's the both positions in phase parallel. Let's check out this broadcaster here all by itself. Actually, before I do that, I want to talk a little bit about the pick guard, if I haven't already. I bought a pick guard which was to replace, just for the heck of it. I don't know if I got bored or whatever. And it was tortoise. I wanted to see what it would look like, and it didn't fit. So either this doesn't take standard Tele pick guards, or it was just a fluke or whatever that the other one didn't fit. But so yeah, it sounds really good. So I would highly recommend, if you're looking for a really nice guitar to play. You know what? It plays pretty good distorted too. Let me see if I can. Ooh, a little loud there. Let me turn that down. This is on the broadcaster. Up a little bit. Okay. Sounds pretty good distorted. There's easy stuff there. All in all, awesome guitar, great value. I've heard people say a couple times to me when I play this, and I talked about this in some forums, that, oh, you know, it doesn't sound as good as, you know, the 52 Custom Shop or whatever. You know what? I still think it sounds great. I haven't had a 52 Custom Shop in here to check to play it against, but to me, this sounds fantastic. So, again, just wanted to show you this guitar. By the way, if I showed you that nick yet, but there's that nick I talked about. If you can see it, it's like where are we here? Right there. Do you see that nick? Yeah, they knocked $25 off and set it up. And by the way, I've never changed the strings, nor have I broke a string, nor have I put a tuner on this guitar since 2013. No joke. Let me go back to my favorite configuration. More of the juice here. Whoops, how'd that go? Thanks a lot. We'll see you soon.